No problem. You just give. Well, good evening, Wild West League baseball fans. We are back broadcasting live from Walker Stadium here in Portland, Oregon for tonight's matchup featuring the Gherkins taking on the Rosebuds in another battle for Portland. My name is Mike Chex, and I am joined by John, Ian, Gary, and Mitch for tonight's broadcast. We're going to get to tonight's starting lineups. Starting for the Rosebuds, number 21, Justin Bailey, playing shortstop. The second baseman tonight going to be number 4, Moises Congo. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 40, Carson Van Kempen. Batting fifth, first baseman, Trey Nelson. Alex Souls playing left field and batting sixth tonight. Tyler Minnie playing third base, batting seventh. He'll be followed by center fielder Miles Norman. Connor Hale, the catcher, batting in the 8th spot, and rounding out the lineup for the Rosebuds, right fielder Levi Cummings. And for your home team, Portland Gherkins, their starting lineup tonight will feature Shane Takla at third base, leading off. He'll be followed by shortstop Derek Mabin. Jacob Mabin playing right field, batting third. He'll be followed by Colby Grace, the second baseman, and batting cleanup. Batting fifth, the first baseman Caden Doughton. Batting sixth, number 6, left fielder Sean Alvarado. Batting seventh, the catcher Lucas Ware. Batting eighth, center fielder Emerson Dix. And the designated hitter tonight, batting ninth, Dylan Brady. For the Gherkins on the mound, number 15, Carl Rumbaugh. Your umpires this evening, Picklebot 3000, retooled. And your field umpire this evening is Nathan.
Are you gonna sniff the smelling salts or whatever like last time you did this?
Rosebud starting play tonight, 4th in the Wild West League at a record of 4-8-1. Gherkins currently in second place with a record of 3-2, or excuse me, with a record of 7-5. They are 3-2 against the Rosebuds so far this season. Ceremonial first pitch on the mound. A little bit of lefty action coming in and over. Nice pitch. Well, fans, it is Wacky Rules Wheel tonight. Again, that will be impacting the first, 4th, and 8th inning. And we will get tonight's game underway in just a few moments.
Starting shortstop from Lewis and Clark, number 21, Justin Bailey.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break all vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles. Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? They got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are here live at Walker Stadium in Portland, Oregon for tonight's Wild Wild West League game between the Gherkins and the Rosebuds. Gherkins playing host to the Rosebuds tonight here at Walker Field, where it is a humid 91 degrees at game time. And it is Wacky Rules Wheel night again here at Walker Stadium. First, fourth, and eighth inning. So let's spin that wheel. Waiting to see what we have with us this inning. Landed in the purple. One of my favorites. If a fan catches a foul ball, the batter is out for the first inning. So not only can the fan make an out here in the first inning, they can take that baseball up to the party deck and trade it for red ropes. That is the bartering system in play here at Walker Stadium. I believe it was last game we had a kid here in an Aaron Judge jersey that probably went home with half a case of red ropes. So on the mound for the Rosebuds, or excuse me, for the Gherkins, that is number 15, Carl Rumbaugh. Carl Rumbaugh worked the last game versus the Wild Bills. He worked a scoreless seventh inning. Didn't give up any hits, did not walk a batter. And he will be the starter tonight, and he will start out facing number 21 shortstop Justin Bailey. First pitch of the game on the way. That one over but low for ball one. Wine and the 1-0 pitch on the way. That one fouled straight back. 1-1. Smoke-filled air here in Portland, Oregon at the start of tonight's game. It is high up in the clouds, but still giving a very overcast feel to the afternoon as the 1-1 pitch misses. 2-1. Gherkins have won 2 straight now, looking for 3 in a row here. 2-1 pitch on the way, and that one shot into left center field. Going back on the ball, Emerson Dix not able to get a hold of it off the wall. He gets the throw in. Justin Bailey leads off with a stand-up double. So with a runner in scoring position for the Rosebuds, they will send up second baseman number 4, Moises Congo. Look back at second base. First pitch on the way to Moises. That misses outside. Ball 1. Remember, if a fan catches the foul ball here in the first inning, the batter at the plate is out. Had one foul ball so far, but that went quite a ways back. Nice bunt back to the pitcher's mound, fielded by Rumbaugh. He throws over to Doughton at first, one away. Put out goes 1-3 on the play. Justin Bailey advances to third base.
Now batting, number 40, Carson Van Camden.
So first run of the ball game, 90 feet away. One out for designated hitter Carson Van Kempen. He takes a look at the first pitch from Carl Rumbaugh. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Van Kempen, the designated hitter tonight for the Rosebuds. Both teams batting 9 tonight. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that's a bouncer foul on the left side. Oh, and 2 the count on Van Kempen. Rumbaugh back on the rubber. Bailey a lead at third base. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one high and outside. Ball 1, 1-2. After getting swings on the first 2 pitches, Rumbaugh couldn't get him to bite on that. Comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. First strikeout of the evening for Carson Van Kempen and Carl Rumbaugh. And with 2 outs, that's going to bring up first baseman Trey Nelson. Justin Bailey still hanging out over there at third base. First pitch on the way to Nelson. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Looked like he timed that pitch decently, just a little further outside than he thought. 0-1 pitch on the way. 0-2 now on the first baseman. So Rumbaugh looking to get out of this. Bailey a little bit more of a lead at third. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one in the dirt, and it gets away from the catcher, Lucas Ware. He goes back to field it, throw to the plate, not in time. Run comes in to score. Justin Bailey with the first run of the ball game on a wild pitch. So Rumbaugh almost got out of this inning. He had Nelson down 0-2, but buries that one in the dirt, and it gets by the catcher. Looks to rebound with the 1-2 pitch. That one just off the plate, 2-2. So Nelson now batting with nobody on. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. 2-2 pitch coming in. That one misses outside. Ball 3. So Nelson, after falling behind 0-2, has now worked the count full. Rumbaugh comes set. 3-2 pitch coming in. That one misses outside. Ball 4. So Trey Nelson aboard with a walk. And with 1 on and 2 away, that's going to bring up left fielder number 18, Alex Seoul. Seoul, right-handed batter, taps home plate as he steps in. Trey Nelson taking a lead at first base. First pitch of the at-bat. That misses outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Gherkins lead the series with the Rosebuds 3-2 this season. 1-0 pitch on the way. Offered at. Did he go around? He did not. Ball 2, 2-0. Lucas Ware checks with the infield umpire Nathan. Nathan agrees with the call. Did not go around. 2-0 now on Rosebud's left fielder. Next pitch on the way, and that one is high and outside. Ball 3. So after striking out Van Kempen and getting Nelson 0-2, Rumbaugh having a hard time finding the strike zone here in the top of the first inning. Let's see if Alex Seoul's green lighted here. 3-0. He is not. Takes that one. Ball 4. So Trey Nelson advances to second base on the walk. Alex Seoul gets a free 90-foot pass to first base. And with 2 on and 2 outs, that's going to bring up third baseman, number 49, Tyler Minnie. Rosebuds looking to do a little more damage here in the first inning. They've already played one. First pitch line, but right at shortstop. Derek Maben took one step to his left, and that is it. That'll bring a close to the top of the first inning, but the Rosebuds do push one across on one base hit. We move to the bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Rosebuds.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We are moving on to the bottom of the first inning now. Rosebuds putting up a one spot in their top of the first inning. They will face the Gherkins. On the mound for the Rosebuds, that is Evan Olson. And Olson in the first will be facing Shane Takla, Derek Maben, and Jacob Maben. Wacky rules wheel in effect tonight, and the rule for the first inning, if a fan catches a foul ball, that is an out. We only had two foul balls last inning, only one of them going out of the field of play, and that one was well behind us. So we'll see if that comes into play here in the bottom of the first inning. It is Pickles Appreciation Night here at Walker Stadium. We are appreciating the existence of Pickles, Wickles Pickles, one of our sponsors, and of course the Pickles 2021 team. Finished just outside the playoffs, a heartbreaking loss. The Port Angeles Lefties, their final game of the season, and Ridgefield able to win in extra innings to send them to the West Coast League playoffs. But fear not, baseball fans, there are playoffs coming to Walker Stadium the last weekend of August. It'll be the Wild Wild West League playoffs. More information on that later. Evan Olson's first pitch of the afternoon swung on and missed, strike one. Takla, right-handed batter, playing third base tonight for the Gherkins. Twirls the bat at home plate. 0-1 pitch coming in, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. Olson stands tall on the mound, looks in, gets his sign from Hale. 0-2 pitch coming in, swung on, and that is hit, but directly at Congo playing at second base. First out for the Gherkins here in the bottom of the first inning. So with one away, that's going to bring up shortstop number 11, Derek Maben. Olson comes set. First pitch, the at-bat. A little bit high, ball one. Infield playing straight up, a little bit deep for Congo at second base. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and that is lifted to the right side. Will that get out of play? It will, and nobody caught it, so that will go as a foul ball. Count goes to 1-1. I believe that's one of the Rosebuds coaches that went out and retrieved the ball there. highly doubt he's going to be trading that in for licorice, but I don't know. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one misses high. Ball 2, 2-1. Picklebot 3,000 calling balls and strikes this evening. The only entity in all of baseball to have notched as many perfect games in a row as it has. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one inside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to the Gherkins shortstop. Gherkins fell behind 1-0. Justin Bailey scoring on a wild pitch. 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and an inside-out swing, lifts it into right field. But Cummings comes in, settles under it, and makes the catch for out number 2. Nice play by Levi, tracking that in the hazy sunlight here at Walker Stadium. So nobody on and 2 out, and that will bring up right fielder Jacob Mabin. Gherkins excited to have him back. First pitch on the way. That one just misses, ball 1, 1-0. Mabin twirls the bat around as he waits on the 1-0 pitch. That one low and outside in the dirt, ball 2. Mabin back in, taps home plate. Olson's got his sign now. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one nice looking pitch, over for a strike, 2-1. Mabin still ahead in the count. Winding the pitch on the way, swung on, and that one into right field. Will it get down in fair territory? No, not quite. Count goes to 2-2 on Jacob Mabin. Not quite far enough to get it into the berm area. So again, if the fan catches a foul ball, the batter is out here in the first. That rule only applying here in the first inning. We will get a new rule in the 4th and then one again in the 8th. 2-2 the count on Jacob Mabin. Pitch on the way. That one well off the plate. Ball 3, 3-2. Full count, 2 down here, bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Rosebuds. Olson brings in the 3-2. And that one misses, ball 4. So Jacob Mabin works a 2-out walk. Tying run on at first base, and that is going to bring up the second baseman, number 18, Colby Grace. Grace takes a practice swing, now steps into the box. He taps home plate. Evan Olson stares in, look over at first base. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that one fouled into the netting on the right side, 0-1. Grace definitely has the power to even this score or put the Gherkins in the lead. Steps back in, looking at an 0-1 count. Olson again stares over at first base. Nelson holding him on. Pitch on the way. That one outside, ball 1. Mabin doesn't take a terribly long lead off of first base. Definitely off there, though. He is being held on by Nelson. Olson comes set, brings in the 1-1. Mabin took off, and the throw goes into center field. Miles Norman backing up on the play. Stolen base for Jacob Maben. That pitch ruled a strike, so the count goes to 1-2 on Colby Grace, who's now batting with the tying run in scoring position. Olsen back up on the hill. Colby Grace waiting on the 1-2 pitch. That's on its way. That one over, strike three called. Apparently that was just strike two. My apologies. So count goes to 2-2. My apologies, that looked over. But Picklebot again, perfect record on the line, called it a ball. 2-2 pitch. That one's outside, ball three, so Colby Grace works a full count. Three-two pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him anyway. That is strike three. So Colby Grace goes down on strikes, and that ends the bottom of the first for the Gherkins. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner left on. We move to the top of the second inning, 1-0 Rosebuds.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We are about to embark on the top of the second inning. 1-0 Rosebuds, your score as they come to bat here, and they will send up center fielder Miles Norman, the catcher Connor Hale, and right fielder Levi Cummings. Rumbaugh out for inning number 2 with the Gherkins. His first pitch of the inning on the way. That one misses just a bit outside, ball 1. Off-speed pitch from Rumbaugh as he brings in the 1-0, and that one fouled off the netting on the right side. Count goes to 1-1. Remember the rules that were in effect in the first inning, no longer here in the second. We will spin the wacky rules wheel again in the fourth inning. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one misses outside, ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Norman from Eastern Oregon University steps in, looks at the 2-1 pitch, fouls that one straight back. Count goes to 2-2. Heat finally starting to break here a little bit at the stadium. Light breeze coming out of left field. Sun a scary shade of orange in the sky over left field. 2-2 pitch, misses outside, ball 3. Miles Norman's worked the count full here, leading off the second inning for the Rosebuds. Three-two pitch on the way, swung on, and that is foul off to the right side. Free red rope available. Well, fans, if you weren't able to make it down to Walker Stadium for the baseball this weekend, we have more Wild Wild West League action coming up as we are headed toward the playoffs. 3-2 pitch on the way, and that one misses outside, ball 4. So, Miles Norman with a leadoff walk. This coming week on Thursday, we've got ourselves a doubleheader as the Grey Wolves host the Wild Bills, and then in the evening game, the Gherkins taking on the Wild Bills. That is Thursday, August 19th. Rumbaugh's first pitch of this at-bat on its way. That one over for a strike, 0-1. Connor Hale, the catcher, batting from the left side. Norman a short lead at first base, being held on, fouled off to the right side, and that one out of play. On the berm. 0-2 now. Umpire Nathan getting a few extra baseballs from the third base dugout. Carl Rumbaugh looks in, 1 strikeout already on the afternoon. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, check swing, did he go? Ball, no, he's, okay, it looked like it was called strike by Nathan on the appeal. And Nathan on the appeal calls him out, so Connor Hale could not hold up his swing. That is the second strikeout of the evening for Carl Rumbaugh. So 1 on and 1 out for right fielder Levi Cummings as Rumbaugh fires one over to Caden at first base, but back safely, Miles Norman. Line in the pitch by Carl, swung on and fouled off to the right side. That one headed toward the parking lot. Count goes to 0-1. Infield playing for the double play. Doughton holding the runner on at first. 0-1 pitch on the way, and that one is skied to center field. Emerson Dix going back on it. He settles under and makes the catch. Miles Norman returns to first base, and Levi Cummings is out number 2 here in the top of the second inning. And that flips the lineup over for the Rosebuds. Coming to bat again, number 21, the shortstop, Justin Bailey. Bailey led off last inning with a stand-up double. Came around to score on the wild pitch. That is the only run so far this game. Rumbaugh comes set. First pitch on the way. That one looks like it bends in for a strike. 0-1. Rumbaugh looks in. Norman will lead at first. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that is lifted to the right side. Doughton wandering into foul territory. He settles under it and makes the catch for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We head to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Rosebuds.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are headed to the bottom of the second inning. Rosebuds with a 1-0 lead. Evan Olson back out to work the second inning. Faced 4 batters in the first, gave up a walk to Jacob Mabin. This inning he'll be facing Caden Doughton, Sean Alvarado, and Lucas Ware. Olson's first pitch of the second inning coming in. That one swung on and fouled off to the right side. 0-1. Fans getting settled in here at Walker Stadium. Olson comes set, 0-1 pitch on the way. That one off the plate, 1-1. That one coming in at 86 miles an hour. Upper echelon of Olson's velocity. 1-1 pitch on the way, bounces that one in. Count goes to 2-1. Buries that fastball in the dirt. Crowd showing a little bit of life as the temperature backs off here at the park. Breeze definitely helping out when it's available. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one is high, ball 3, 3-1. No real shadows to speak of on the field despite the sun being out. Picklebot being moved to a safer and better location. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 3-2. Count goes full on Caden Doughton. Olson comes set. Now brings in the 3-2, swung on and missed. No, fouled off at the, I believe that was fouled off at the plate. All right, so we're gonna reset that. Count 3-2. Infield umpire Nathan is now taking a post over on the first base side, just in foul territory. 3-2 pitch on the way again. Check swing did not go. Ball 4. Leadoff walk for the first baseman, Caden Doughton.
Now batting, number 6, Sean Fancy Pants Alvarado.
So 1 on, nobody out for the Gherkins left fielder, number 6, Sean Alvarado. Alvarado batting from the right-hand side. Doughton about 2 steps off of first base. First pitch coming in. That one misses a little bit high, ball 1. Olson consistently hitting 86 on the radar. Comes set, 1-0 pitch coming in. Ball 2, 2-0. Or our radar's not updating. That might be the case too. Olson comes set, 2-0 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 3, 3-0. He is just hitting 86 that consistently. Ian assuring me that I am not seeing things. He is just peppering the plate with fastballs right now. He definitely has the plate surrounded at 3-0. Comes set. Next pitch on the way. That one found the strike zone. Count goes to 3-1. And they put a little extra mustard on that one. Picked it up 87. So Alvarado now looking at a 3-1. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed at the plate. Strike 2, count goes full now. Doughton still hanging out at first base. He represents the tying run for the Gherkins. Alvarado digs back in. He is ready. Olson's got his sign. Now brings in the 3-2 pitch. That is strike 3 and an attempted stolen base, and out at second base is Caden Doughton. Tough break for the Gherkins there. Strike him out, throw him out, double play.
Now batting, number 2, Lucas Ware.
So Alvarado down on strikes. He was caught looking. Second strikeout of the evening for Evan Olson. Runner erased, trying to steal second base. So with 2 down, that's going to bring up Lucas Ware. Takes a look at the first pitch, misses. Ball 1. Lucas Ware with that bat that nearly matches his Gherkins uniform. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one over 1-1. Olson picking it up a notch now. That last pitch at 87. Last couple pitches at 87. 2-1 pitch on the way. We got a bouncer to the left side coming in, just Bailey, and he's not able to find the handle. That one gets into left field. So Lucas Ware with a base hit. It was a really tough play for Bailey out there at shortstop. He tried to play the big bounce, just not able to come up with the handle, and the Gherkins now have their first base hit of the game.
Now batting, number 30, Emerson Dix.
So a runner back on first base, and that's going to bring up center fielder Emerson Dix. Dix batting from the right side. First pitch, the at-bat on the way to him, misses high and outside, ball 1. Olson right now throwing nothing but heat, it seems like. Glance over at first base, comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1-1 the count on Emerson. Stretches out at home plate. We got ourselves a Terry Porter jersey in the crowd. That's amazing. Oh, that is old school there. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one looks to be over for strike 1 and 2. Going to assume that radar's still looked like he was bending that one in, but 87 on the gun. 1-2 pitch on the way, and that one hit to the left side and through for a base hit. On his way to second base and holding there is Lucas Ware as Emerson Dix checks in with a single. So after retiring the first 6 batters, 5 out of the first 6 batters, Evan Olson is now giving up back-to-back singles with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. So tying run on at second, go ahead run on at first, and that's going to bring up number 22, the designated hitter, Dylan Brady. He looks at the first pitch from Evan Olson. That one misses, ball 1. I would say that Olson taking a little bit off that pitch, but really not much. Seems to be content with throwing fire from the mound. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and that fouled off on the right side. One and one on the Gherkins designated hitter. Olson gets the ball back. Climbs back up on the rubber. Ware and Dix, their respective leads at first and second base. Nobody holding them on here with 2 outs. Look back at second, 1-1 pitch on the way. There's that off-speed pitch we were looking for, and a beauty. Bends that one in, 71 miles an hour. Count goes to 1-2. Evan Olson comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him, strike 3. So that'll do it in the second for the Gherkins. They strand 2, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We move to the top of the third inning. Still 1-0 Rosebuds.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are moving on to the top of the third inning. Rosebuds with a 1-0 lead as they come to bat here in the top of the third. They picked up that run in the first inning. Justin Bailey scoring on a wild pitch after leading off the game with the double. Rumbaugh only faced 4 batters in the second inning. He's back out to work again. He'll be facing Moises Congo to start. Congo 0 for 1 back in the first inning as he fouls this one off to the right. 0-1. Squared around a bunt to advance Justin Bailey to third and was put out 1-3 on the fielder's choice. Steps back in from the left side. 0-1 pitch on the way from Carl. That one over for a strike. 0-2. Nice off-speed pitch by Rumbaugh. 0-2 the count. Pitch on the way. That one outside. Count goes to 1-2. The 66-mile off-speed pitch, that last one. 1-2 pitch on the way now, and that one stroked to left field and deep, going back on the ball. Alex Seoul, and he comes up with the catch. Okay, nope, did not. Looked like it bounced as he went down, and that does happen to be the case. So Moises Congo on with a single. A long single at that. Seoul seems to be complaining that he actually did catch the ball, and Sean Alvarado, my apologies. Alvarado saying that he caught the ball, and they are asking for a replay. Alvarado swears that he came up with that out there. Emerson Dix in to kind of protest as well, and it looks like we're going to go ahead and move on with the inning. We're going to go ahead and call that just a trapped ball out there. First pitch of the at-bat from Van Kempen, spoiled to the right side. 0-1. Van Kempen struck out his first time up in the first inning. Throw over to first base. Congo back safely. Van Kempen back in. Rumbaugh takes a look over. Now, Van Kempen squares around a bunt, fouls that one off. 0-2 the count. Van Kempen steps out of the box, stretches, now steps back in. Congo a lead from first. 0-2 pitch on the way, bouncer to the left side. Telka fields the throw over to second base and just gets Moises Congo ahead of the slide. So Congo cut down on the 5-4 fielder's choice. Now batting, number 10, Trey Nelson. Van Kampen takes up residency on first base. One away for first baseman Trey Nelson. Nelson worked a walk back in the first inning, fell behind 0-2. So he takes a look at the first pitch here. It's scorched up the middle and beyond a diving Colby Grace at second base into center. Emerson Dix fields quickly, but Carson Van Kampen moves on to second base. Trey Nelson a quick single. Rosebuds threatening again here in the third inning. Runners on at first and second, one away, and that's going to bring up left fielder number 18, Alex Seoul. Seoul also worked a walk back in the first innings. Got a chance to drive in at least one here. He takes the first pitch and skies it out to right field. Moving back on the ball, Maben settles under it and gets the quick throw in. Van Kampen going to have to hold at second base, and Alex Seoul flies out to Jacob Maben out in right field. So 2 away here in the top of the third inning. Rosebuds still with a 1-0 lead and threatening. It's going to bring up third baseman Tyler Minnie. Takes a crack at the first pitch and fouls it off the tone pole on the right side. 0-1. Runners get their lead. 0-1 pitch on the way. Throw down to third base and toast! Toast is Carson Van Kampen. Great throw down to third by Lucas Ware, and that will end the third inning. Threat extinguished. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the bottom of the third inning, still 1-0 Rosebuds. All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We're moving on to the bottom of the third inning. Still 1-0 Rosebuds. Gherkins threatened in the second, but came up empty-handed. They flip over the lineup to start off the third inning. That means Shane Takla, Derek Maben, and Jacob Maben to the plate. We'll start things off with third baseman Shane Takla. Evan Olson out. First pitch on the way. That one's over for a strike, 0-1. Olson's got 3 strikeouts on the evening so far as he comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one misses outside, 1-1. Shane Takla in the last game against the Buds was 2 for 2, had a pair of singles back on the 7th. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one bends in for a strike. 1-2. Nice off-speed pitch by Evan Olson. He's got himself ahead in the count now. Comes set. 1-2 pitch coming in, swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. So strikeout victim number 4. Evan Olson dealing right now. So with 1 away, that'll bring up shortstop number 11, Derek Mabin. Mabin popped out to right field in his first trip to the plate back in the first inning. Crouch stance on the left side, takes a look at the first pitch. That one misses, ball 1. Olson definitely not adverse to changing speeds out on the mound. He comes set, brings the 1-0 in. That one was over for a strike, 1-1. So started off speed, went back to a fastball. Now working with a 1-1 count. He comes set. Pitch on its way in, swung on and missed, strike 2. Derek Mabin looking to get things started for the Gherkins here in the third. Behind 1-0. Only run of the ball game coming in the top of the first. Olson now got the sign he wants. 1-2 pitch on the way, and that one misses badly outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Mabin steps back in. Cummings playing a little shallow in right field as the 2-2 pitch on the way gets away from Hale. Count now full on the Gherkins shortstop. Bailey playing a step to the grass at shortstop. Congo basically right on the cut of the grass. Mabin stands in. Awaits the 3-2 pitch, and that one is inside, ball 4. So Mabin aboard with a 1-out walk.
Now batting number 9, Jacob Mabin.
1 out, 1 on for right fielder Jacob Mabin. Tying run on at first. Go ahead run at the plate. Mabin worked a walk back in the first inning. Takes a look at the first pitch from Evan Olson. That one misses, 1-0. Now both Bailey and Congo playing in, looking for the double play here. Throw over to first base. Mabin back safely. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Olson comes set. Snap throw over to first base. Whoa, that one was super close. Mabin getting back in, but barely. Nice move by Evan Olson. Nearly had him picked. Count still 1-0 on Jacob Mabin. Worked a walk back in the first, stole second before the inning ended. Pitch on the way. That one off the plate, ball 2, 2-0. Hale not happy with the call behind home plate. But Picklebot is never wrong. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off into the netting on the right side. That one just off the top of the netting too. Outfield playing Mabin medium depth, maybe a little deep in center. Cummings again, looks like he's playing about 1 or 2 steps in and right. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one bends across the plate but misses high. 3-1. Again, wide range of pitch speeds on display from Evan Olson. But he is behind right now, 3-1. Maben lead at first. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Count goes full. One on, one out. Full count to Jacob Maben. Evan Olson's 3-2 pitch as the runner goes, and that is outside, ball 4. So no stolen base for Derek Maben as Jacob Maben works a walk. So 2 on, 1 out, and that is going to bring up second baseman Colby Grace. Evan Olson, after striking out Shane Tackla to start off the inning, is now given up back-to-back walks to the Gherkins. Tying run in scoring position, go-ahead run on at first. And Colby Grace at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat to Colby. Fastball just off the plate, 1-0. Colby Grace hit a 3-run home run in a game against the Bills back in July. Scored 2 runs himself, 1 for 4 in that game. Also reached base on a walk. Now ahead in the count, 1-0. Chance to put the Gherkins on the board. Pitch comes in, swung on and missed. Count goes even, 1-1. Grace takes a small trip outside the batter's box. He steps back in now. Olson, quick worker, look back at second base. Another look back at second. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one misses outside. Ball 2, 2-1. And it looks like we got some warming up maybe going on down in the Rosebuds bullpen. At least a slow trudge out there by a couple of the players. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one misses the plate. Ball 3, 3-1. Looks like Jaden Vincent and Tavares Timms headed down to the bullpen for the Rosebuds. Probably much more of a fun walk now that the sun has fallen behind the tree lines here at Walker Stadium. Bullpens in left field and right field respectively. 3-1 pitch on the way, cut on and missed. Count goes full now. Derek Maben on at second, Jacob Maben on at first. Colby Grace at the plate with a full count and 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They're behind the Rosebuds 1-0, but could definitely pull even with 1 swing of the bat here. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled straight back. Count remains 3-2. Well, fans, remember Wacky Rules Wheel coming up in the top of the 4th inning. Full count on Colby Grace as he steps back in from the left side. Maben a lead at second. Maben a lead at first. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. Evan Olson putting on a little bit of a clinic out there as he strikes out his 5th victim of the afternoon. Now with 2 on and 2 out, that's going to bring up first baseman Caden Doughton. Gherkins have been able to put runners on. They just haven't been able to advance them past second base yet. Doughton hopefully going to change that. He led off the second with a walk. Then was gunned down on a strike him out, throw him out double play as he offers at the first pitch and comes up empty, 0-1. Olson looking to at least get through 3 here for the Rosebuds as he brings in the 0-1 pitch. And a beauty from Evan Olson, 88 miles an hour on the fastball and over for a strike. I think 88 is top speed of the evening so far, and he has been as low as 71 in his pitches. That is a 17-mile-an-hour span. 0-2 pitch on the way, and that one misses high. Ball one. 1-2. Gherkins here looking to do a little bit of damage. At the very least, tie the game. Doughton behind 1-2, though. Olson set on the mound. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. So Evan Olson strikes out 3 batters despite giving up 2 walks, and he leaves the 3rd inning unscathed. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left. We head to the wacky rules wheel. 4th inning, 1-0 Rosebuds. All right, wacky rules wheel in effect again. Sorry we missed the spin on that, but all right, so it looks like every batter in the 4th inning is going to start with a 2-1 count. So Kyle Rumbaugh out to work the 3rd inning. His line so far, he's given up 1 run. That run was earned. 3 hits so far, but he has forced the Rosebuds to strand 4 batters so far. He's got a pair of strikeouts on the afternoon and has given up 3 walks. He's back out for his 4th inning worth of work this evening. Lucas Ware the throw down to second base. That means we're about to start the 4th inning. Every batter starting with a 2-1 count. So 3rd baseman Tyler Minnie leads us off here in the 4th inning. He starts this at bat with a 2-1 count. Nate, the umpire, for some reason starting the 4th inning in foul territory, now decides that maybe back out in the field of play would be the best place to stand as he takes his position off of first base, just in foul territory on the right side. So again, 3rd baseman Tyler Minnie to the plate. He starts with a 2-1 count. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes even, 2-2. So again, every batter here in the 4th inning, top and bottom, will start with a 2-1 count. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and lifted foul on the right side. Count remains 2-2. Tyler Minnie 0 for 1 on the afternoon, lined out to Derek Mabin to end the 1st inning. Rumbaugh now brings the 2-2 in, swung on, and that is skied to center field. Dix goes back on it first. No, it's Derek Mabin out to make the catch. Dix started back on it, then started to come in. Mabin just kept going back the whole time, and a few steps into left center field. He settles under it and makes the catch. So Minnie lines out to Mabin in the 1st inning, pops out to him here in the top of the 4th. With 1 away, that's going to bring up center fielder Miles Norman. Norman at bat with a 2-1 count. First pitch on the way. That one misses. Count goes 3-1. Three-one pitch now coming in, and a swing to the right side, and that's going to just get out of play. Bounces off of one of the chairs on the right field side. Kids coming down to get a free baseball. I don't know if anybody's told them about the trade market here at Walker Stadium. Count full now on the Rosebuds center fielder. Pitch on the way. Looks like that one misses. Ball 4. So Norman walks again, second time this game. Walked in the second, walked in the fourth. So with 1 on, 1 out, that is going to bring up the catcher, Connor Hale. Connor Hale, the last strikeout victim of Carl Rumbaugh back in the second inning. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one is over for a strike. Count goes to 2-2. Rumbaugh comes set, look over at first base, now brings the 2-2 in, and that one misses outside. Ball 3, 3-2. Looked like Norman was dancing far enough off first base, he was almost daring Lucas Ware to throw it down there. Rumbaugh now brings in the 3-2. And that one misses. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks now for the Rosebuds. I do think Connor Hale was maybe not aware that he was coming up to the plate there with a 2-1 count, but he reluctantly takes the 90-foot stroll down to first base nonetheless. 2 on, 1 out here, and that's going to bring up Levi Cummings. 2-1 pitch on the way to Levi. That one low and inside. Oh, excuse me, catches the bottom part of the plate. 2-2. Rumbaugh, enough movement on that plate that it had me fooled from up here, but I am not a robot. 2-2, that one hit to the left side, over to second for 1. The relay to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. Miles Norman on the play, scampers into third base. Connor Hale was gunned down at second, and Levi Cummings aboard on the 5-4 fielder's choice. So with runners on the corners and 2 down, lineup flips over for Justin Bailey, who steps in with a 2-1 count. Pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Count goes to 2-2. Bailey 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Wind and the pitch on the way to him. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Pitch was in the dirt. Lucas Ware throws down to first base, and that will do it here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-0 Rosebuds.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Ready when you are. All right, friends, welcome back. We are moving into the bottom of the fourth inning here at Walker Stadium. 1-0 Rosebuds. Wild Wild West League and Walker Stadium, a great place for young fans, as you see a young fan there in an old school Oakland Athletics jersey. Got his glove on. He was ready to catch a foul ball back in the first inning, which would have led to somebody being out. Hopefully he'll be able to snag a foul ball and decide whether or not he wants to keep it or get some licorice. It is a tough decision here at the stadium. I will admit, all of us up here in the booth wager as to whether or not the person retrieving the foul ball will trade it in for licorice or not. All right, remember we spun the wacky rules wheel to start off the top of the fourth inning, and it came up with every batter starts with a 2-1 count, and that applies here in the bottom of the fourth as well. Alvarado, Ware, and Dix to bat here in the fourth. Alvarado fouls off the 2-1 pitch, count now 2-2. Lights have come on here at the park. Whatever activity there was down in the Rosebuds bullpen has ceased. Olson pitching a pretty good game this afternoon. Brings the 2-2 pitch in. A little check swing to the right side. That is going to be fielded by Nelson, and he'll bring it to the bag unassisted. Alvarado out. So with one away, that is going to bring up number 2, the catcher, Lucas Ware. Lucas picked up the first hit of the afternoon for the Gherkins back in the second inning. Stands in with a 2-1 count as Evan Olson brings in the first pitch. That one misses high and tight. Ball 3, 3-1. Olson's pitch back up at 86 miles an hour. Lucas Ware ahead 3-1. That off-speed pitch bends over for a strike. 3-2. Again, the difference between his off-speed pitches and his fastballs are amazing. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Lucas Ware down on strikes. 7th strikeout for Evan Olson as he works with 2 away here in the fourth inning, and that's going to bring up center fielder Emerson Dix.
Now batting, number 30, Emerson Dix.
Actually, that's going to be a pinch hitter. Oh, is Emerson Dix number 30? My apologies. I thought he was 41. So Dix up with a 2-1 count. 2 outs. Pitch on the way. That one is inside. Ball 3. 3-1. So Emerson Dix number 30. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 4, and Emerson's worked himself a walk here. He's been aboard both times tonight.
Now batting, number 22, Dylan Brady.
So with 1 on and 2 outs, that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Dylan Brady. He stands in with a 2-1 count. Pitch on the way, and that one looked like it was a little bit off the plate. Ball 3, 3-1. Olson digs a spot on the mound. Looks in. Now has the sign that he wants. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 3-2. Back to the fastball. And why not? He's had great command of it this evening. So count full on the Gherkins designated hitter. Runner goes, 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. That throw goes into center field, but it doesn't matter. That was the last out of the inning. 8th strikeout of the evening for Evan Olson, and that will do it for the Gherkins here in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the top of the 5th inning. Still 1-0 Rosebuds.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Welcome back, Wild Wild West League fans. We are here at Walker Stadium on a humid Saturday evening, and we've got a new pitcher for the Gherkins. That is number 31, Bryant Rayburn, out on the mound. Carl Rumbaugh's evening is done. Carl pitched a solid 4 innings, gave up 3 hits along the way, 1 run. That run was earned back in the first. He struck out 3 and walked 5. So he is on the hook right now as far as the pitcher of record for the Gherkins. Now Bryant Rayburn out to the mound, and he's going to start off his evening facing Moises Congo. Moises 1 for 2 on the afternoon, a single in the third, and grounded out to the pitcher back in the first on a bunt attempt. No wacky rules this evening. Count's going to start at 0-0. First pitch. Swung on and lined to Derek Maben. He ranges over and quickly makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 40, Carson Van Kempen. Van Kempen 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Strikeout and a fielder's choice. Pitch on the way. That one over on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Rumbaugh's comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off into the netting on the right. Count goes to 0-2. Rumbaugh's pitches in the 80s so far for the Gherkins. He comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a dribbler hit to the right side. First baseman Caden Doughton over. Throw over to first and not in time. Close play at first base. Rayburn had to run off the mound and cover first. Doughton over to field it. Did get a hold of it cleanly. But Van Kempen with an infield single. Rosebuds have had runners on every inning so far. 5th, no different for them. It's going to bring up Trey Nelson. Nelson's been aboard both times he's been up tonight. Walked once, singled in his other at-bat. First pitch just misses ball 1. Van Kempen will lead at first. Rumbaugh set. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that is hit sky high in the infield. Colby Grace ranges over, waits for it to come down, and it finally does. 2 away. On the play, Van Kempen having to hang out at first base. So with 1 aboard and 2 outs, it's going to bring up left fielder Alex Seoul. Seoul flew out to Jacob Maben his last time up. First pitch on the way to him. That one just a little high, ball 1, 1-0. Rosebuds 1, Gherkins nothing. As we play here with 2 outs in the 5th. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one bends across the strike zone for a strike. 1-1. Rayburn doesn't even bother with a look over at first base as he brings the 1-1 in, and that one skied to foul territory in the right field, and that one out past the berm. Rayburn ahead now, 1-2. Van Kempen again a lead at first. Caden Doughton holding him on. Lucas Ware gives the right sign apparently. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one inside, ball 2, 2-2. That pitch had just enough on it to get over home plate at 63 miles an hour. Rayburn not afraid to change speeds either. He comes set, 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and again hit to the right side. This one fielded by Grace. Over to Doughton, 4-3 the put out, and that will do it for the Rosebuds here in the top of the 5th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Pitchers duel here at the Walk. 1-0 Rosebuds.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Welcome back to Walker Stadium, friends. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Rosebuds. That is left-hander number 11, Jaden Vinson. Evan Olson pitched a great game for the Rosebuds. He gave them 4 innings worth of work. He scattered a pair of hits over those 4 innings, did not give up a run. He did walk 5, but he struck out 8 in 4 innings. So a great evening's worth of work for Evan Olson, and he is in line for the win. Jaden Vinson here starting off the 5th inning will start off by facing Shane Takla, Derek Mabin, and Jacob Mabin, top of the order for the Gherkins. They are a combined 0 for 3 on the afternoon, but 3 walks between them. And a stolen base. Shane Takla to lead it off against Jaden Vinson. Vinson square to the plate. Wind in the first pitch, and that is hammered to the left side, but Minnie with an amazing play at third base. Holy cow, what a play. Gets a high five from the third base coach, it looks like, because that really was a great play. Takla just lined that to the left side. Minnie went sky high. 1 pitch, 1 away. So nobody on, 1 out, and Derek Mabin to the plate. First pitch on the way to him, and he has to bend out of the way. Inside, ball 1. So right now, I think it's safe to assume that Minnie has the play of the afternoon right now. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one is lifted to left center, or right center field. On the run, Miles Norman, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Gets away from Levi Cummings around second, on his way to third, Derek Mabin. The throw into third base, and not in time. Derek Mabin with a triple. To be fair to Levi Cummings and the relay in, it was on the mark. Minnie just couldn't hang on to it as Derek Mabin slides in with a triple. So tying run 90 feet away for the Gherkins with 1 out, and that brings up right fielder Jacob Mabin. Mabin has worked a pair of walks so far this game. Wind and the pitch on the way. That one hit to the right side, and that one is through for a base hit. Coming around to score on the play, that is going to be Derek Mabin. as Jacob Maben on at first base. And fans, we got ourselves a new ball game tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So fans getting into it here at the walk tie game, bottom of the 5th. So it's now Jaden Vinson and Bryant Rayburn, pitchers of record here. Maben gets a lead at first. First pitch on the way to Colby Grace. That one misses, ball 1. So Jacob Maben, first RBI of the afternoon for the Gherkins. Colby Grace stands in. Takes a look at the 1-1 pitch. That one misses off the plate outside, ball 2, 2-0. Vincent likes to set up on the far side of the rubber. He comes set, now brings in the 2-0. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count goes to 2-1. Rosebuds 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. Gherkins 1 run on 4 hits, no errors as they bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They just pushed the tying run across. Jacob Maben a lead over at first base. Nelson holding him on. Again, Vincent working from the far side of the rubber. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one just misses, ball 3. Some of the additional unpaid umpires in the stands disagreeing with that call. 3-1 the count. Pitch on the way, and that one hits him. Colby Grace just gets drilled with that pitch. At 80 miles an hour, I think it's safe to say that we can call that a fastball. So Colby Grace shakes it off on his 90-foot trip down to first base. Jacob Maben now clocks in at scoring position for the Gherkins. 2 on, 1 out for first baseman Caden Doughton. Gherkins a chance to do some damage here in the bottom of the 5th as Caden swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Vincent's basically set up his tent on the far side of the rubber there. 0-1 pitch on the way, and that one misses outside. 1-1 now. Left-hand pitcher pitching from the far side of the rubber. He's got an even count to the Gherkins first baseman. Looks back at second, 1-1 pitch on the way. That one in the dirt. Nice stop by Hale. Keeps that one in front of him. Count goes to 2-1. Runners have to stay. Bailey starts out playing in at short, then goes back to normal depth. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Double play can get the Rosebuds out of the inning. Comes set, 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So that's Jaden Vinson's first strikeout of the evening. So he's got 2 away now here in the bottom of the 5th inning, but he's going to have to face left fielder Sean Alvarado. Alvarado, left-handed batter. Got a pair of runners on with 2 outs. First pitch on the way and swung on, and that is hit into left field and shallow. Getting a late run on it is Alex Seoul, but he eventually gets there, settles under it, and makes the catch for out number 3. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the top of the 6th inning, tied at 1. Fans, I'm not going to give you any play-by-play on the dizzy bat that is happening on the field right now, other than to say that is a number of Pickles players down there doing dizzy bat this inning. All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. Actually, you didn't leave this last break. I did, but we're all back now, so there's that. We have moved on to the top of the 6th inning, where we are now tied at 1. Bryant Rayburn out for inning number 2's worth of work. He'll face Tyler Minnie, Miles Norman, and Connor Hale. First pitch of the inning on the way, and that one, this is inside, ball 1. Tyler Minnie, the defensive play of the game so far for the Rosebuds. He made a leaping catch on a scorching hit. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Shane Takla in the 5th inning hit a screaming Mimi down the third base line, and Minnie made a great leaping catch for the out. 1-1 pitch on the way to Tyler. That one just a bit inside, ball 2, 2-1. Minnie 0 for 2 on the afternoon, both of his outs coming courtesy of Derek Maben, the shortstop. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 2. Count goes even on the Rosebuds' third baseman. Tyler Minnie, playing last season at South Salem, awaits the 2-2 pitch, swung on and hit to first base. Doughton over to field, and Rayburn makes it over there in time to receive the throw. 3-1 the put out on Tyler Minnie. And with one out here in the top of the 6th inning, that'll bring up center fielder Miles Norman. Miles Norman's had a productive day at the ballpark so far. Not credited with an at-bat yet. He's worked a pair of walks, one in the 2nd, one in the 4th. So as he comes up here in the 6th, Smart Money says that he might end up taking a 90-foot stroll. Bryant Rayburn's first pitch to him, and that's a little bit inside, ball 1, 1-0. To be fair to Bryant Rayburn, this is his first time facing Miles Norman this game. He did not give up either of the walks that Norman has notched so far. 1-0 pitch on its way. That one over for a strike, 1-1. There are some of your Portland Pickles who are being celebrated tonight, and nice to see all of them walking in a straight line after that dizzy bat this last half inning. Rayburn comes set, 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit back up the middle. Great play by Rayburn, couldn't completely find the handle, picks it up and throws on to first for out number 2. So first out of the inning went 3-1. Inverse for the second out, 1-3. Rayburn and Doughton, the connection here in the 6th inning for the Rosebud, or for the Gherkins. And with 2 outs, that's going to bring up catcher Connor Hale. Connor 0 for 1 on the afternoon, a strikeout and a walk. First pitch from Rayburn bends in for a strike, 0-1. Rayburn stoic out there on the mound until he gets his signal from Lucas Ware. Brings in the 0-1 pitch. Just a little bit inside. Count goes to 1-1. Fans seem to be split along team lines as to whether or not they believe Picklebot 3000. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one crosses over for a strike. 1-2. Connor Hale behind 1-2 here. He awaits the next pitch. That one misses, ball 2, 2-2. Hale taps home plate, twirls the bat around. Rayburn comes set. He brings in the 2-2. That one fouled off to the right side. Count will remain 2-2. Just a reminder, we spin the wacky rules wheel again in the 8th inning tonight. Nobody on, 2 outs, 2-2 count to the Rosebuds catcher. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that is popped up. Emerson Dix starts out now. He starts coming in and completely lost it in the hazy sky. That one falls about 3 steps in front of the Gherkins center fielder. And we are going to go ahead and rule that a hit for Connor Hale. So with 1 on and 2 outs, that's going to bring up right fielder Levi Cummings. Excuse me, that's number 48, Dylan Moore, not number 47. Pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. I will admit, friends, I am unclear as to whether or not Dylan Moore is coming up as a pinch hitter or whether he was in the lineup originally. He was not in the paper lineup that we were given, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything here in the Wild Wild West League. 1-1 count on Dylan Moore. Pitch comes in, swung on, and that is fouled nearly straight up, and that one back into the stands. Nobody able to make the catch on that one. Would not have mattered, though. Would not have been an out. So the foul ball was finally located. Count is now 1-2 on Dylan Moore, who, for the sake of argument, we're going to say is pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Next pitch on the way, swung on and missed. That gets away from the catcher, Lucas Ware. Going to be a long throw at first, and he is out at first. So a strikeout and put out goes 2-3 on the play, and that will end things for the Rosebuds here in the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We are heading to the bottom of the 6th inning, tied at 1.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We are moving on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tie score at 1, and a defensive change for the Gherkins, we assume. Dylan Moore now takes over in right field. Jaden Vincent out on the mound for his 2nd inning's worth of work, and he is going to start out by facing the bottom of the Gherkins order. That is going to be Lucas Ware, Emerson Dixon, Dylan Brady. A combined 2 for 5 and a pair of singles, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Lucas a single and a strikeout so far this game. He awaits Jaden Vincent's first pitch, and that one misses high and outside, ball 1. Nobody up in either bullpen as we play in the bottom of the 6th inning. Second pitch, that one misses, ball 2, 2-0. Vincent now comes set, 2-0 pitch on the way. That one just misses over but high, ball 3, 3-0. Gherkins would love to put Ware on to start their inning. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 3-1. Lucas was taking all the way. Bends down to tie his shoe. Steps back in, taps home plate. Vincent's got the ball back. Again, still working from the far side of the rubber. 3-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Lucas Ware down on strikes. Or excuse me. Count was not full. Now it goes full, 3-2. Wide and the 3-2 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 4. So Lucas Ware did not strike out. In fact, just the opposite. He gets a free pass to first base, all expenses paid by Jaden Vincent. One on, nobody out, and that's going to bring up center fielder Emerson Dix. Dix 1 for 1 on the afternoon, a single and a walk. Pitch on the way to him. That one just misses off the plate, ball 1. One 0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Ware a small lead off of first base. Nelson holding him on. Infield at double play depth. 1-1 pitch on the way, and that is an inside-out swing into left field, and that is just going to drop foul. So 1-2 the count on the Gherkins center fielder. He retrieves his bat. Foul ball comes back into Jaden Vincent, who climbs back up on the bump from the third base side. Again, he is pitching as far as you can from the third base side of the rubber. Takes a look over at first base. Now brings in the 1-2 pitch. And caught looking Emerson Dix on the inside part of the plate. Strikeout number 2 for Jaden Vincent. So with 1 on and 1 away, that's going to bring up Gherkins' designated hitter, Dylan Brady. Brady takes a look at the first pitch from Jaden Vincent. That one over for a strike, 0-1. Got some shout-outs going from the PA downstairs. 0-1 pitch fouled off the right tone pole. Count goes to 0-2. Walker Stadium with the 2 tone poles behind home plate, offset to the left and right. 311 down the lines, 335 to straightaway center field. Vincent comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that cracked foul on the right side. That one's got to be out to the middle of the parking lot. Count stays 0-2 on the Gherkins DH, who has struck out in both at-bats so far. Vincent comes set. Again, looks over at first. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Strike three. Dylan having a hard time believing that one, but he takes the walk back to the dugout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jaden Vincent. Lineup resets for the Gherkins, and that's going to bring off lead-off hitter, third baseman number 4, Shane Takla. First pitch on the way to Shane. Looked like Hale was going to throw down to first base after that pitch. Misses ball one. Decides better of it. Lucas Ware back in time. Takla awaits the 1-0 pitch. That one misses high and outside. Ball two. Both teams stranding a number of runners so far this game. Gherkins hoping to cash this one in, though. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one misses ball three. 3-0 to Shane Takla. After 3 straight misses, it'll be interesting to see whether Shane's given the green light here. 3-0 on the way. That one over on the inside part of the plate for a strike. 3-1. Picklebot getting some verbal scorn from the fans down below, but it is unfazed. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one's fouled off behind us. Count goes full now on Shane Takla. Looks like Picklebot retooled one of the upgrades. It has LED eyes now, which probably helps it see better in the dark. Full count now, 2 outs to Shane Takla, and that one's knocked towards shortstop. Bailey could not find the handle. That one's going to go down as an E6. So Shane Takla reaches safely, but on an error on the play, Lucas Ware scampers down to second base. So Vincent trying to find the escape to the 6th inning here. Now working with a little bit of a jam. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Tie game here, bottom 6. Derek Maben at the plate. Maben's been on base twice so far this afternoon. Pitch on the way to him, and that one is popped over to the right side. Is that going to get out of play? Yes, it will. Big bounce off the concrete on the right side. Do they not feed the Rosebuds coaches? I believe one of the Rosebuds coaches just went over there and chased off the foul ball. He's really probably not trading that in, but wouldn't blame him if he did. Count 0-1 on the Gherkins shortstop. Tripled back in the 5th inning. Came around to score. The Gherkins only one. Pitch on the way. Swung on and again fouled off to the right side. This time in the netting. Count goes to 0-2. Derek driven in by Jacob back in the 5th inning, if you can remember that far back. Oh and 2, 2 down. Runners on first and second. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Pitch was dropped by the catcher, but he recovers in time. Throw down to first base will get him 2-3 on the putout, and that ends the 6th inning for the Gherkins. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We move to the top of the 7th inning, still tied at 1.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
All right, friends, we are back here at Walker Stadium, and it is turning out to be a really nice evening here now that the sun, or whatever that giant ball was in the sky earlier, has gone away. I'm going to start the 7th here. Rosebuds resetting their lineup. Justin Bailey starting off. Bryant Rayburn on the mound for the Gherkins. His first pitch of the 7th swung on and spoiled to the left side, 0-1. Bailey, Congo, and Van Kempen for the Rosebuds here in the 7th. Wacky rules wheel will be in effect in the 8th inning. Wheel can really have an impact when you're working through a pitcher's duel. Next pitch swung on and a dribbler hit down the third base line, and that is foul. Apparently that hit Bailey. So count goes to 0-2. One run on 5 hits, 1 error for the Rosebuds, 1 run on 4 hits for the Gherkins. Rayburn waiting for Bailey to step back in. He finally does. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. So, second strikeout of the evening for Bryant Rayburn. And with 1 away and nobody on, that is going to bring up Rosebud's second baseman, Moises Congo. Congo 1 for 3 in the afternoon. He singled back in the 3rd inning, was gunned down on a fielder's choice. First pitch on the way to him, and that one is inside, ball 1. Rayburn scattered 2 hits so far in his work this evening. Next pitch on the way and a bouncer to the left side, and that one is foul. Count even now, 1-1. Van Kempen in the on-deck circle for the Rosebuds. Rayburn back on the mound. Looks in, has his sign from Lucas Ware. 1-1 pitch on the way. Nice pitch by Bryant Rayburn, 1-2. Rosebuds fans don't like the call. Gherkins fans love the call. Picklebot just calls him as he sees him with those bright LED lights for eyes. 1-2 pitch on the way. Just off the plate, 2-2. Rayburn looks in, now comes set. 2-2 pitch on its way in, swung on, and that is sky to the left side. We've got Mabin going out. Alvarado coming in, and Alvarado makes the play. Loses his hat in the process. So Moises Congo flies out to Sean Alvarado. 2 away now here in the top of the 7th inning for Carson Van Kempen. Van Kempen 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Takes a look at the first pitch from Rayburn. That one misses off the plate. 1-0. That one started to tail away from Lucas Ware. Made a nice stop on that. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one bends over for a strike. A beautiful off-speed pitch. Floated in at 64 miles an hour. Nothing Van Kempen can do for that. 1-1. Next pitch coming in. That one definitely a fastball, missing outside and low. Ball 2, 2-1. Again, give all of the pitchers here tonight credit. They are not afraid to change up their speeds. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 2-2. Fastball catches the bottom part of the zone. Nobody on. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Van Kempen looking to get something going here for the Rosebuds here in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch on the way. That one misses. Ball 3. Full count now to Carson Van Kempen. Rayburn would like to go 1, 2, 3 here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him. Strike 3. Third strikeout of the evening for Bryant Rayburn, and I believe that is the first 1, 2, 3 inning we have had this whole game. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Time to stretch, fans. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th in just a moment.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
All right, fans, we are back here at Walker Stadium getting ready to take on the bottom of the 7th inning, and I was just handed an urgent memo from the commissioner of the Wild Wild West League. If this game is tied at the end of 9 innings, it will be settled tonight by Dizzy Bat. So not only do you have the wacky rules wheel to look forward to in the top of the 8th inning, you also might have Dizzy Bat if you are a fan of team does not end in regulation. First pitch, bottom of the 7th. That one swung on and lifted to the right side. That one's going out to the berm. And there it goes. 0-1 to right fielder Jacob Mabin. Mabin, Grace, and Doughton, your batters here in the 7th inning for the Gherkins. Vincent still working from the third base side of the rubber. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one inside, 1-1. Jacob Mabin has been on all 3 times he has come up to home plate. He worked a walk his first 2 at-bats, singled, and drove in the only Gherkins run back in the 5th. Mabin steps out of the box, calls time. Now steps back in. Vincent brings in the 1-1. That one misses outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Crowd starting to come alive here at Walker Stadium. Tie game, bottom 7. Jaden Vincent brings in the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and a bouncer hit to second base. That one fielded by Congo over to Nelson at first, and that will retire Jacob Mabin. 4-3 the put out. So with one away here in the bottom of the 7th inning, that'll bring up second baseman Colby Grace. Some action down in the Gherkins bullpen. Nobody working for the Rosebuds down in their pen. Vincent works with one out here in the bottom of the 7th. He brings in the first pitch to Colby Grace. That one misses, ball 1. Grace steps back in. Awaits the 1-0 pitch, swung on, and that one fouled off to the right side. Destined for the grass between the parking lot and the stadium fencing. Grace 0 for 2 on the afternoon, has struck out twice but worked a walk his last time up in the 5th. Still looking for his first base hit on the day. 1-1 pitch from Jaden. That one was over but low, ball 2, 2-1. Looks like it was a little bit outside as well. Vincent set. 2-1 pitch coming in. That one off the plate, ball 3, 3-1. Three-one pitch to Colby Grace coming in. That one high, ball 4. No question about that. Picklebot did not have a hard time deciding that one at all. So with one away here in the bottom of the 7th inning, it's going to bring up Caden Doughton. First baseman Caden Doughton. So Doughton up with one out here. Takes a look at the first pitch from Jaden, swings on it and misses, strike 1. Colby Grace on at first base, working his second walk of the afternoon. Caden Doughton at the plate. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Doughton quickly in the hole. He has struck out twice, did work a walk back in the 2nd inning to lead it off. Was thrown out on a fielder's choice. Grace will lead at first. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Caden Doughton down on 3 straight pitches. Let's see. That is strikeout number 5 for Jaden Vinson, who took over for Evan Olson in the 5th inning. Go-ahead run on at first base for the Gherkins in the form of Colby Grace, and with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning, that's going to bring up left fielder Sean Alvarado. Alvarado, left-handed batter. Despite facing a left-handed batter, Vincent does not move from his spot on the third base side of the rubber. That pitch going to be knocked into foul territory. That one off the stands here. 0-1 the count. Crowd being chastised by the PA announcer, and rightfully so. 0-1 the count on Sean Alvarado. Nelson holds Grace over at first base. Vincent looks over, now brings in the 0-1 pitch. That one fouled off, this time to the left side. Fans on the left side of the infield don't scream nearly as loudly as fans on right side of the infield. Good to know. 0-2 the count on Sean Alvarado. Steps back in, taps home plate. Gherkins looking to do some damage here in the 7th. 0-2 pitch on its way. That one called strike 3. Sean Alvarado set down on strike, 6th strikeout of the evening for Jaden Vincent, and that will do it for the Gherkins here in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the wacky rules wheel, top of the 8th inning, still tied at 1 here at the Walk.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Either got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right. Welcome back to Walker Stadium, fans. We are moving on to the top of the 8th inning, and the wacky rules wheel has been spun. Stolen bases count for 2 is going to be your rule here in the 8th inning, and we've got a new pitcher of record out on the mound for the Gherkins. Throwing from the rubber, that is number 10, Dylan Kleinschmidt. He takes over for Bryant Rayburn, who went 3 innings, scattering 2 hits, did not give up a run, did not walk anyone, and struck out 3. So a great job of work from Bryant Rayburn, but we are tied here as we lead off the 8th inning. Trey Nelson, Alex Seoul, and Tyler Minnie due up. First pitch, the 8th on the way, and that one misses off the plate, ball 1. Nelson 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single. Takes a look at the 1-0 pitch. That one inside. Ball 2, 2-0. Kleinschmidt back up. Already has his sign from Lucas Ware. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Alex Seoul in the on-deck circle for the Rosebuds. Tied at 1 here as we play in the top of the 8th. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the right side. That is why we have the protective netting in front of the dugouts. 2-2 the count. Nelson looking to get something started here for the Rosebuds in the 8th inning. Remember, the commissioner giving us word earlier that this game will be settled by dizzy bat if it is tied after 9. 2-2 pitch on its way home. That one just misses, ball 3. Count goes full on the Rosebuds' first baseman. I am always a fan of team overtime or more than regulation. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and that fouled off. Just missed the tone pole on the right side. Count's full, 3-2. Nelson steps back in, taps home plate. Patiently awaits the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off again at the plate. Count stays 3-2. Kleinschmidt looks in. Into his wind. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer up the middle. And a big bounce it was into center field. Leadoff single for Trey Nelson. Emerson Dix gets the ball back in quickly. So nobody out here, top of the 8th inning. Stolen base counts for 2. So in the event that Trey Nelson can steal second base, he will be awarded third. That's going to bring up Alex Seoul. First pitch to Alex. That one over for a strike. Beauty by Kleinschmidt. Count 0-1. Fans trying to give Trey Nelson the sign to steal. I don't know that they know it. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. I swear half the fans on the first base side are trying to give Trey Nelson the sign to steal. With the count 0-2 on Alex Seoul, not exactly sure that's the best idea. Kleinschmidt takes a look over to first, now brings in the 0-2. The run was on. Maben, nice snag at first, over to Doughton. 6-3 the putout on the play. Trey Nelson advances to second base, and that brings up something interesting. So with Trey Nelson on at second base, if he were to successfully steal third, he would be awarded home. I do believe this is the first time in the Wild Wild West League we have played under this modified rule, so it'll be interesting to see if the coaches try and do a little something here. One away. First pitch to Tyler Minnie, fouled off at the plate. Count goes to 0-1. And yeah, Trey Nelson was, he wanted all of third base, so he would get all of home along with it. Somehow we picked up a second robot here at the stadium. I'm not exactly sure how that's going on, but 0-1 pitch on its way in, and that one fouled into the netting. Count goes to 0-2. Nice play by Lucas Ware on the rebound from the netting. Fields it on one hop and rifles it back to his pitcher. Nice job. 0-2 the count. Kleinschmidt a long look back at second base. Now comes in. Next pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Tyler Minnie strikes out. 2 away here in the top of the 8th inning. Trey Nelson on at second base, and that's going to bring up center fielder Miles Norman. Norman 0 for 1 on the afternoon, but has worked a pair of walks. We have gotten word from the commissioner that it does need to be a stolen base, not a passed ball or a wild pitch. And he goes on the first pitch, throw down to third base, and trapped like a rat in Myers flat. Trey Nelson just stuck in no man's land. Fast pitch from Kleinschmidt and a great throw down to third base from Lucas Ware. And Trey Nelson dead to rights. That'll end the 8th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We move to the bottom of the 8th, still tied at 1.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
All right, fans, we are back here at Walker Stadium, bottom of the 8th on the way. Remember, wacky rules wheel in effect here in the 8th inning. Stolen base equals 2 bases, and I'm now getting word that the commissioner's signature may have been forged on that memo that we are playing Dizzy Bat after 9 innings. We will look into this and get back to you on that, though. In the bottom of the 8th for the Gherkins, bottom part of the order, Lucas Ware, Emerson Dixon, Dylan Brady due up. Lucas Ware, you can tell by the color of his bat, which almost matches his jersey, takes a swing at the first offering and misses. 0-1 the count. Gherkins catcher with a great throw down to third base to end the top of the 8th inning. He looks at the 0-1, swung on, and that fouled into the netting behind him. Count goes to 0-2. Hale picks his mitt back up, sets up shot back behind the dish. Jaden Vincent, a long walk around the rubber. Comes back to his camp on the third base side. Looks in. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one is just a little high. Ball 1-2. Lucas Ware 1 for 2 on the afternoon. A single, a strikeout, and worked a walk his last time up. Has been as far as second base this afternoon. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one misses outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Tied at 1 here as we play in the bottom of the 8th. Temperature is definitely plateaued here at Walker Stadium. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one bounces in front of home plate. Count goes full. 3-2. I don't know if those kids, I don't know where the kids are headed. Maybe they're going to go test out their arm in the fast pitch tent out in left field. Three-two pitch on the way. That one misses high, ball 4. So Lucas Ware has worked his second walk of the evening. Fans getting into it here at Walker Stadium. Rally sombrero on for the Gherkins. Nobody out, 1 on. That brings up Emerson Dix, the center fielder. 1 for 2 on the afternoon. A single, a walk, and a strikeout. He stands in from the right side. First pitch on the way to him, swung on and missed, strike 1. Lucas Ware, a couple step lead off of first base. Again, Nelson holding him on at first. Bailey playing in a little bit at short. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one fouled off to the left side. Count goes to 0-2. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Rosebuds. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Gherkins. Dix up with 1 on, nobody out. Looking in an 0-2 count. Jaden set. Pitch on the way. That one in the dirt, and going on the pitch was Lucas Ware. Stolen base, so he goes from second to third. Double stolen base for the catcher of all people. Who had money on that? Nobody. So Lucas Ware goes from first to third. Now, if he steals home, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but we'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. First out of the inning is Emerson Dix down on strikes. Strikeout number 7 for Jaden Vincent. One out, runner 90 feet away for the Gherkins. Lucas Ware the go-ahead run. Dylan Brady takes a look at the first pitch, swung on, and he fouls that off to the right side. That one probably came close to my car in the parking lot. Not going to lie about that. Though you know what? I've made it this far in the season and have yet to come out to a dent or a broken windshield, knock on wood. Thanks, friends. Much appreciated. Count 0-1 on the Gherkins DH. Shows bunt. Pulls it back in time. Count goes to 1-1. Jaden Vincent, long walk around the mound. No surprise. Comes back up to the third base side of the rubber. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He was behind that one. Count goes to 1-2. Fans getting a little antsy here at Walker Stadium. They'd really like to see the home team push across a run. I don't know why nobody likes Dizzy Bat, but that's all right. 1-2 pitch on its way in. Swung on, and that fouled off on the right side. Into the berm. Fans are getting a little rowdy here at Walker Stadium, actually, and I am here for all of it. So are they, apparently. Dylan Brady steps back in with a 1-2 count. Lucas Ware on at third base, 1 out. Vincent brings the next one in, and that one misses outside. Ball 2, 2-2. I think Vincent took one more step closer to the third base dugout on that side of the rubber. I was not sure that was an option, but apparently it is. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count remains 2-2. We're getting a little rowdy up here in the booth as well, fans. We're working here in the bottom of the 8th inning with 1 out. Lucas Ware on at third. 2-2 count to Dylan Brady. Just misses inside. Vincent really, and I do mean really, wanted that pitch. Count goes full on the Gherkins' designated hitter. He'll be followed by Shane Takla as the lineup would roll over. One of the best scoring threats the Gherkins have had in the later innings. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that a bloop to the shortstop. Bailey settles under it for out number 2. So Dylan Brady retired P6, and with 2 outs, go-ahead run 90 feet away. That is going to bring up third baseman Shane Takla. And it looks like we are going to have a relief pitcher being brought in here in the bottom of the 8th. So Jaden Vincent's evening is done. Fans, we're going to go to break, and we will bring it back here to Walker Stadium in a moment. We are still tied at 1.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Welcome back, baseball fans. If you are just joining us, you've missed a gem of a pitching duel. Tied at 1 here as we play in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 away, runner on at third base. That runner is catcher Lucas Ware. He made it to first base with a leadoff walk and then stole second in the Wacky Rules wheel inning, in which the Wacky Rule is stolen bases count for 2. So Gherkins threatening again. Runner on third, 2 away. New pitcher for the Rosebuds is Tavares Timms. And he will be facing Shane Takla. First pitch of his work, and that is skied to center field, but Norman settles under and makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 away, and that does it for the Gherkins here in the bottom of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left. We are moving to the 9th, friends, tied at 1.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more. At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Wherever you are, friend. Fans, welcome back here to Walker Stadium. We are moving on to the top of the 9th. Everybody tied at 1, Gherkins and Rosebuds here, and I'm going to be joined on the microphone this inning by Jacob Jablonski and Tommy Snyder of the Portland Pickles. Guys, how are you doing tonight?
Great. We're just watching a great game here. Can't ask for anything better than this. Yeah.
Right, great game.
Indeed, first pitch over for a strike. Batting right now, center fielder Miles Norman. So I know you guys have been really busy this season, obviously. You guys were playing nearly every night. Did you guys get a chance to check out any of the other teams' actions here at Walker Stadium before your games?
We didn't actually. We'd always have practice or, we just take it really serious. We actually play against these guys.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So out of the four teams, Jacob, who was your favorite to play against?
The Gherkins, for sure.
Yeah.
The Gherkins, they wanted us really bad.
Yeah.
And, they took the game like it was the 7th game of the World Series, and we love that because, we want some competition. So
Yeah, the Gherkins were a great challenge. All those guys love it.
That one ripped into center field for a base hit. Rosebuds with the leadoff runner aboard. That is Miles Norman checking in at first base. Dylan Kleinschmidt working again for the Gherkins here, and that's going to bring up catcher Connor Hale. So, Tommy, who were you saying you enjoyed playing the Gherkins as well?
Yeah, I know a couple of these guys. One of them used to be a teammate of mine, the guy at first base right now, Caden Doughton. He's a good friend of mine, but yeah, these guys are all great competitors. I like these guys a lot.
All right, nice. Next pitch over, just misses ball one. That is Connor Hale, the catcher at the plate. 1 on, nobody out here, top of the 9th inning. So I've been told that we might be having dizzy bat happen if this game doesn't end in 9 innings. I've just been taking an unofficial poll. Which team do you have winning if it goes to Dizzy Bat after 9?
Honestly, I think the sleeper pick is the Rosebuds. I think they got it locked in. They've been playing kind of dizzy all game, so I think
I'm all in on the Gherkins.
All right, so Tommy's got the Gherkins. Jablonski's got the Rosebuds. This is perfect here. 2-0 the count on Connor Hale. He works with a runner on at first. Wind and the pitch on the way. That one just misses, ball 3.
I really like the Mabin combo, though.
Right, yeah, nope.
The 1-2 punch.
Exactly, and both of them batting 2-3 in the lineup. One
Yep.
batted in, the other one for the Gherkins' only run back in the 5th inning. 3-0 pitch. That one's over for a strike. 3-1. Tied at 1 here, top of 9. I am joined by Portland Pickles stars Jacob Jablonski and Tommy Snyder. Wind and the 3-1 pitch on the way. That one's over for a strike. Count goes full. So now remind me, did you guys get to play any games here at Walker Stadium in which Picklebot was officiating home plate, or have you had a human umpire all the times that you guys were playing?
You know, I pitched a couple games in front of Picklebot. It was a different experience, let me tell you.
Yeah,
But
how is that being on the mound with no umpire presence behind the catcher?
the biggest difference is you just have to wait and see what happens.
You got the little bit of delay?
Yeah. Normally you know exactly what's going on.
That's fair.
But
That's fair.
I had one time, I thought I struck a kid out. I was almost in the dugout, and I had to walk back onto the field.
That has definitely happened here. Picklebot, when the heat gets warm, the gears take a little longer to spin there.
Hey, he's always right, though. So
That's
I'm
right.
not
For
gonna
sure.
argue.
The only person that's had so many perfect games here in the Wild Wild West League. That was Connor Hale striking out, looking for the first out of the inning, and count now 2-0 on Dylan Moore. Miles Norman still hanging out at first base. We've got a tie game here in the top of the 9th inning. So now you guys got to travel all over the Northwest and play in the different stadiums. Walker Stadium, obviously, most likely your favorite, but of the stadiums that you got to visit this season, Tommy, let's start with you. Where was your favorite place to play when you weren't playing here at Walker?
Well, one place I really liked, I liked Bend. It wasn't the best field. It was probably the worst field, actually, but because of the mound, it was real downhill. It really added velocity for me. I think it was the hardest I've thrown all year, and just because of that's why I liked it.
Nice. You got a little bit of a pick-me-up down there in Bend. Jacob, where did you enjoy playing most?
I honestly liked Port Angeles.
Yeah? Did you like playing the lefties up there?
I did. The field was actually really awesome. Like pristine grass. The dirt was amazing through 9.
It looked pretty on the broadcast.
Yeah. Beautiful. They had a beautiful backdrop out in center field. You got the mountains behind. But, I mean, you can never go wrong going with turf. Like Corvallis, awesome. You know, obviously OSU is hard to beat. But I say on the natural, you know, as an infielder, you want to play on natural dirt. I'd say, honestly, Port Angeles was amazing with the dirt.
It's probably because of that home run he hit in the 5th inning of the game. But
no.
Can't say I blame him for that. Dylan Moore down on strikes, so 2 away here for the Rosebuds as we play in the top of the 9th inning. Go-ahead run on at first base for the Rosebuds, and that is Justin Bailey at the plate. He swings and misses at the 1-0 pitch. Count goes to 1-1. How was the new stadium down in Ridgefield? I haven't been there to check out a game yet. Obviously, COVID last year, and working these games this year, didn't check it out, but looks like they got some nice digs down there.
Yeah, Ridgefield is turf as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful park. You know, it's like a sports complex.
Okay.
And it's honestly really nice area. Washington, it's beautiful. You know, Oregon's beautiful. The Northwest is actually amazing. I'm from California, SoCal, so.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So coming up here, it's really green. I enjoyed it a lot, you know. But, no, Ridgefield's a really nice area, really great park. They get a lot of fans there. I really enjoyed playing there. So, you know, congrats to them for making the playoffs. So I hope they do good.
Right on. And, Tommy, checking in here. We got 2-2, 2 outs, and Justin Bailey at the plate. Pitch on the way. Ball 3. Count goes full, 3-2. That is still Justin Bailey at the plate there. Go ahead run on at first. So softball question to you guys, which team had the best fans in the West Coast League?
You know, I think Port Angeles had some of the rowdiest fans, actually.
Pitch fouled off to the left side, and that just gets over the netting. Count stays full.
Yeah, we had a big series there, but they had some different type of fans, and it was an interesting experience, actually.
Well, and for a team with a record that they have, to have the fans out there like they did, that had to have been a fun experience.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, count is full, 2 outs. Rosebuds runner on first. That is Miles Norman. Dylan Kleinschmidt looks in. 3-2 pitch on the way. Misses high, ball 4. So Miles Norman, slow walk down to second base, and Justin Bailey aboard. Go ahead run now in scoring position for the Rosebuds, and that's going to bring up second baseman Moises Congo.
Congo!
Rosebuds threatening here with 2 outs in the 9th. Again, if it is tied after 9, we are going to dizzy bat. First pitch on the way. That one fouled off behind us. Count goes to 0-1. Jablonski's got the Rosebuds. If it goes to dizzy bat, Tommy Schneider's got the Gherkins. So when do you guys head back to school then? Like, how much longer do you have to hang out before you guys have to take off?
I'm from here, so I'm going to hang out at home for about a week or so, and then I'm going to head back up to school.
Nice.
And fall ball starts pretty soon after that, so that's what I got going.
Right on.
So I'll be here till Monday. I'll leave home Monday, and then we start school the 20. Well, we have a meeting like the 22nd, so that's when I have to be up there. So I'll probably be home for about 6 days-ish. Say hello to the fam.
So you don't get much downtime, and you're back. Both of you are back on the field playing in quick order.
Yep, yeah, for sure. So it's a grind, but I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
Well, at least you guys got to finish out the season with the team. I know that you had some teammates that had to return early.
For sure, yeah. Yep, it's hard to say goodbye to them. You get so close. Summer ball's weird.
Right.
You get so close to people.
Oh, get down.
2-1 pitch.
Oh, come on.
Field, and that drops in front of Emerson Dix. Long
Congo.
play.
Let's go!
Miles Norman in to score. Go ahead run for the Rosebuds.
Yeah,
RBI,
Congo.
Moises Congo. He ends up on at first base. Justin Bailey down to second. And that puts the Rosebuds ahead 2-1.
Now batting, number 40, Carson Van Kempen.
So with runners on at first and second, 2 away, that's going to bring up designated hitter Carson Van Kempen. First pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 0-1. Kleinschmidt looks back at second, brings in the 0-1, swung on and missed. Strike 2 to Carson Van Kemper. Van Kemper 1 for 4 on the afternoon. Struck out his last time up in the 7th. Looking at an 0-2 count now with 2 away in the 9th. I am joined by Jacob Jablonski and Tommy Snyder. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the Rosebuds here in the 9th. But they push across the go-ahead run, courtesy of an RBI single from Moises Congo. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Rosebuds 2, Gherkins 1.
You can hit a grand slam at Portland's hottest trivia night. Ring.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Grape color vodka.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We are live and moving on to the bottom of the ninth inning. Rosebuds scoring a go-ahead run in the top of the ninth, and I am joined by Portland Pickles players Jacob Jablonski and Tommy Snyder. And we...
Now at bat, number 11, Derek Maben.
So it's going to be Derek Maben, Jacob Maben, and Colby Grace here. 2, 3, and 4 for the Gherkins as they look to come back here in the bottom of the ninth inning, down 2-1 to the Rosebuds.
Maben combo, baby.
They were good for the Seoul run that has crossed the plate for the Gherkins earlier this game, so let's see if they can do it again. Tavares Tim's out on the mound for another inning's worth of work for the Rosebuds. First pitch on the way, and that one's hit to the left side. Fielded by Minnie. Long throw over to first, and that is in time. 5-3 the put out on Derek Maben. So, guys, how was it this season knowing that if you had to deal with injuries on your team or, you know, something happened to a player, whatever that may be, that you had resources in the Wild Wild West League that your coaches could come down and pick a player and you're not dealing with a hole in your lineup for maybe more than a few innings in a game then?
Yeah, for sure. We went down with some injuries there at the end of the season. Actually, Jacob Maben came up for us, was huge for us. You know, he's a great player, great kid. There he goes with his shot.
Get down, ball.
Oh, man.
Oh, that is Dylan Moore ranging over to make the play on Jacob Maben. And, yeah, he did spend some time up with the Pickles this season. Gherkins were a little bit sad to see him go, but that's also sort of what the Wild Wild West League is about, you know, supporting you guys playing and getting some baseball in the meantime as well.
Yep.
Right, Tavares on the mound, actually. He got called up to the Pickles. He didn't get in the game, but he's a solid pitcher, and he's showing it right now, closing it out for the Rosebuds.
Yeah, no, doing a good job so far. He's working with 2 outs here. Last chance possibly for the Gherkins in Colby Grace. 0 for 2 on the afternoon, a pair of strikeouts, but it's also been on a pair of times with a walk. First pitch over for a strike, 0-1. So did you guys have enough fun that you'd come back again next season?
You know, I think I'm going to come back next season.
Yeah?
I'm not sure about it, but I think I
don't mean to put you on the spot. I mean, it is a long time from now. None of this obviously pending or anything, but it seems like you guys had a good experience this season.
For sure. This was, you know, I played in, you know, 2 other summer ball leagues, and this was the best. You know, I've met probably the closest group of guys that I've ever met, and I would definitely come back if I had the chance. So don't be surprised if you see my name on the Pickles again, you know.
Well, that would be awesome. We would love to have you back. A little bouncer to the mound from Colby Grace. Tavares Timms fields it cleanly and gets it over for the outs, and that will do it. Rosebuds win an amazing pitchers duel 2-1. Jacob, Tommy, thank you so much for joining me for the ninth. I really appreciated that. Good luck in fall ball this year, and we'd love to see you back next season if you choose to, guys.
Thank you so much.
You guys put on a great show for the fans here at Walker Stadium, and we were all cheering for you, and we'll be following you guys' careers as you go forward.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys and the staff and, you know, the freaking media team. You guys are awesome, you know. Everyone involved, interns, everybody who's helped us, you know, along the season. I really appreciate you guys and everyone behind the scenes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. It couldn't have been better. I hope I get the chance to come back next year. Thank all of you guys.
We would love that.
Yeah.
You guys take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful evening. Fans, we are going to wrap it up here at Walker Stadium. Your final score, 2-1 Rosebuds. Make sure you join us. We've got games coming up on Thursday the 19th, a doubleheader. We've got a doubleheader on Friday, August 20th, and then games again on the 26th and 27th. Until next time, Mike Check signing off on behalf of John, Ian, Gary, and Mitch. Have a good evening.